fat, almost 40, and about to go skateboard. Let's go! Got to get the old skateboard out, and you know, we're gonna roll on it a little bit today. Should be fun. We still got a little bit of snow on the ground there, but we do have more you know, non-snow than we have snow, so let's get it done. A little windy, pretty chilly, but there's something about just rolling around on a skateboard. It just makes you feel good. You don't need to do anything crazy, you know, no crazy tricks required. Just being able to roll and hit a crack and go flying. You know, listen, it's not ready by no means, but we're getting there. A lot of spots are still pretty snowy, but as you can see, things are melting off. We should be ready. We got some flat ground, and we're gonna skate and see if my old sea legs can maybe do a trick or two. We're gonna see if we can find something as a makeshift tripod, and we're gonna make this happen. Well, that bottle didn't work, but I think that little dude will work. It says slow. We're gonna pick this up. This is where all the plows push all the snow, but we're gonna go ahead and see if this little guy can actually hold my phone a little bit. Let's see. I think there's a little opening there. All right, makeshift tripod achieved. Give a big shout out to the camera holder. Now you might be thinking, Looney, is that your skate session? Yeah. I'm going to be 39 this year in April. I'm overweight, out of shape. Haven't skated this winter pretty much. You know, I'll do a few things in the living room for TikTok and stuff like that. But when it comes to getting out there and rolling around and sessioning, I have a lot of information that I can give, and I'm going to give it to you guys right now. And for a lot of you older skaters, this is probably the most important thing that we can do. Don't get hurt. And start easy. Start slow. We've had the winter off, and we haven't been able to skate, especially if you live somewhere that has a lot of snow on it. We can't just get back on the board, and we can't start dropping in right away and things like that, because let's be honest, a lot of us... we have occupations, we have families, we have a lot of different things that skateboarding will not be able to pay for if we get hurt on this skateboard. So a lot of times when I start skating and I get back into the groove of things, if my feet start hurting, I call it a day. I'm not going to push it anywhere that I shouldn't be pushing it. I did a few shove-its today, felt okay. I rolled around a lot more than you guys saw in the video today for my session, right? But no, it was a lot of fun. I got to roll around and have some fun and get back on the board. Did a few shove-its. Some felt better than others. Threw out a kickflip. I'll let you guys see that. Threw out a kickflip. By no means was I going to try to land on it, but I just wanted to just kind of fill it out. Did some ollies, and I think that's the biggest thing with if you're an older skater or a returning skater or someone who's out of shape and wants to get into skating, you know, the biggest thing to remember is you're probably going to get hurt skateboarding. And if we can minimize that by enjoying rolling around and doing some ollies and going crazy and rolling off a curb, that might not sound crazy, but when you're older and have responsibility, you know, we need to take things easy. We see people jumping downstairs and doing all this. I don't jump downstairs. There's no way that I'm going to be caught jumping down a stair. I might roll off a curb here and there, but jumping off stairs and stuff, that's just not for me. Love watching it. Love enjoying watching these guys go crazy, you know, backside flip off this 8 stair or something crazy, you know, and it's like, wow, that's so amazing. Watching Ricky Glaza go and do 1,000 skateboarding tricks on a skate trip, dude, that's amazing. Me though, I just love it. I love going out there. I love feeling the board under my feet, rolling around, you know, kind of doing a little a baby manual over a little crack, you know. That's that feels good. Feels good. Keeps me moving, and you know, I losing a few pounds would actually feel way better on my feet. But every I've been skateboarding. So I skateboarded when I was younger, and then I got back to it when I was about 35, 36. I'm going to be 39 this year. And every winter is the same. I live in a snowy area, and we don't have any indoor skate parks or anything like that. Sometimes you're skating in your garage. But after every winter, I come back and I ease into it. My feet hurt for the first few weeks, and then eventually it gets a little bit better. It might for first month, who knows? Your feet still might hurt, but eventually that stuff goes away, and you start getting used to rolling around, and it starts to feel better. So my advice for you skaters that are trying to get back into the things after the winter, older, out of shape, take it slow. Things will come back. You don't have to be able to do a kickflip. You don't have to be able to do a 360 flip. You don't have to jump down these stairs. One thing that I think a lot of us take for granted is being able to roll. The feeling of rolling around and pumping and rolling up a bank, doing a little kick turn, coming back down. I think we take that for granted. One day we won't be able to do that anymore, which sounds weird. But there's a lot of things in my life that as I get older, I realize I'm just not the same person anymore. Not the same person anymore. My likes are different. The way that my body feels is different. Waking up is every day I wake up, I get a little older and older and older. And one day I won't be able to do this. But I don't think that's a sense of urgency to be pushing as hard to get as good as I can. I think it's a thing where, hey, maybe we should, for me, this is just for me. Maybe I need to retract a little bit and go a little bit easier and enjoy what I'm able to do now and enjoy what I think is fun. So if you are a skater getting back into it and you're a little older, just remember, the older you get, the wiser you get. Let's not go out there and try to 360 flip down a 3-stair when we should just be rolling around, because that's where our skill level's at. Now, if you're still out there and you're in their 40s and you're able to kick flip down an 8-stair, hey, more power to you, go for it. But if we're newer and we're trying to just enjoy being on the board, don't think you have to keep up with all these young kids. Because the minute you break your wrist or the minute you break your ankle, there goes your year of skateboarding, especially if you live somewhere where there's a long winter. So be okay with taking it easy. Be okay with not having to push it as hard as you can. I know this video has kind of been everywhere, but this is my first skateboard video of the season, I guess. So that was my first session. And is that a session to a lot of people? No, they'll say, you didn't have to go out there and skate. Dude, I skateboarded for about 20 minutes. I rolled around. I had some fun. Got some filming in. Found a makeshift tripod because my tripod isn't even out. That's how much I haven't been skateboarding. But yeah, take it easy and let's enjoy this year. Could be your last. Never know. So let's enjoy it. All right, guys. Subscribe. my channel is a bunch of World of Warcraft videos and stuff, but the skateboarding channels will be going up as the season comes along. And if you want to travel with me and skate and have some fun and go to different spots and do maybe some 50-50s and maybe venture out and try a kickflip here and there, you know, pushing yourself always is good, but just be cautious and, you know, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, subscribe, like, favorite. Let's get this video to 1 million views. My last video got 1,000. Let's get this one to 1 million.